Okay, right, now this one's going to be a nice one. So this one should hopefully come up a treat easily. So let's see what we can do with this. So we're going to... Nerds will inherit the copier world. I don't get to burp much on camera these days. I don't drink much soft drink these days. I rarely decide to crack open a Coke or something. Normally when I'm at my job and we're having a celebration or an occasion, yes, I'll grab a Coke or a Coke Zero and just drink that. I think they've gotten rid of Coke Zero just quietly, and now they've just got what they call Coke Sugarless. And I think sugarless, what does that mean? Does that mean there's not even any artificial sweetener as well? Ew, Coke without sweetness of any kind? I think it's just a rebranded version of Coke Zero, but people don't like it, of course. People are used to the traditional Coke Zero. It sounds trivial, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happened. It's caused a bit of controversy, but hey, it's just packaging. I mean, seriously. I know Coke is a traditional brand and all that, but still, why get too fast? As long as it tastes good, and as long as it's not too sugary for some people. If it uses artificial sweetener when you want artificial sweetener, well, there you have it. That's a snowbound outdoor explore adventure. That looks really nice. Thinking we're going to have to reduce this one. This one's not going to all fit on, so we're just going to go 70.7. So I just picked this up at a newsagent today. I thought I'd pick something nice up for this demo. So I'm going to hand this over to a waiting room so people can read more than just boring Women's Day and New Idea and other tabloids. They can read something a little bit more interesting while they're waiting to be seen. So yeah, I don't buy those tabloids even though they're cheap. I just can't stand them. I just don't agree with the whole idea of these tabloids. I really hate them, so I just don't have any interest in knowing what a celebrity had to eat or where they went and what they did at any given time. I just don't have that kind of slightly harebrained attitude towards celebrities and what they get up to. I just can't focus on that shit, which is why I hate watching, in particular, daytime TV, because all these celebrities are being shown on the screen, you know, like Ellen DeGeneres, and then there's this Hollywood thing that they have, and I just can't stand it. I've got better things to do, such as making these demos, and I just don't watch TV anymore. I just find it so droll, so boring, and just hasn't got any attraction for me anymore. I just don't care about the news anymore. If I'm going to look up the news, I'm going to find it on Facebook or wherever. I'd rather look up the smaller news outlets rather than the big ones. I just feel that the smaller ones are more honest. So, you know, all these rumours about fake news and all that sort of shit, whatever. I just like to make photocopier demos for YouTube and Facebook. I mean, this appeals to a different kind of an audience anyway. I'd rather, if I'm going to watch something, I watch YouTube or sometimes Facebook, but because I'm uploading lots of stuff with my demos, I haven't got enough data to cater for entertainment, so I just keep focusing on uploading rather than bothering to watch other people's videos or even my own. If I'm going to watch my videos, I normally watch them on this phone where I've made them, where they're stored on a micro SD card, and once I've almost filled up that card to capacity, I then flick the card into a jar and just put a new one in, and that's it. I stopped seeing the ones that I had on my phone because they've just been thrown into a jar. So I'm wondering which side would look better. I'm wondering if that would look better or this. I'm just trying to go with this. But yeah, I'm just interested in photocopiers and technology and shit like that. I haven't got time and I just haven't got the data to consume. I'm just barely have enough data to do all this. So basically that's it. I've got only enough data to do my uploads, downloads, to do with my demos rather than consuming. I haven't got time to consume YouTube. I mean, I've got time, I just don't have the data, as I just said. Sorry, I keep repeating myself, folks. I'm trying to get recognised as a photocopier artist, something that I wish could have happened when I was much younger. They didn't have this internet social media shit that they've got today. Good shit, I mean, not bad shit. Not shit in the usual term of the word shit, but I mean in a positive sense. Like, man, this is really good shit. As in stuff, really good stuff. And that's why I use the word shit as a substitute for the word stuff. So if you hear me saying good shit or this shit, it means I'm talking about stuff in general. It doesn't mean necessarily that it's bad or disgusting. It just means it's just another word I tend to use for the word stuff. For some reason I like using the word shit. And I use a lot of other expletive language too. Sorry if the folks might find it a bit distasteful, but that's just the way I've become. Anyway, that looks interesting. I think we can call that one quits.